Good evening, everyone. This is Robert, RJF518, welcoming you to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1981 season is on the air. Today's date is May 29th, 1981. This is the final game of the month of May, and we got a good one here. We're at Candlestick Park as the Houston Astros taking on the San Francisco Giants. The Astros are on the board tonight, and of course they are playing the Red Sox right now in the National League, in the American League Championship Series. But tonight, it is a matchup here on the field on Inside Pitch. The Astros come into this game at 21-24, and they are right now currently in fifth in the National League West. The Giants at 27-20 got off to a hot start, cooled off a little bit though, but they are leading the division, the National League West at this time. San Francisco historically won this game 3-1, so we should have a good matchup tonight. Baby, and Woodman 564 join us here at Candlestick Park. So hopefully we have a good matchup, and what I think we do, I think we got another great pitching matchup like we had a couple of nights ago when we had Valenzuela against Soto. We got a good game tonight between Sutton and Blue as the Astros and the Giants face off here at Candlestick Park. And of course, I have the scoring for the Red Sox and the Astros in the ALCS right next to me, so I can always keep track and let you guys know what's happening in case anybody else is watching. So let's get right to it, shall we? Let's play some baseball. Starting pitcher for the San Francisco Giants, Vida Blue, 8 wins, 6 losses, a 2.45 ERA. Still a pretty good year for Vida Blue. He was still dealing 8-6, yes, but that 2.45 ERA definitely worth the watch. So let's see if the Astros can get a big win tonight. I know Steeler fan is probably watching his real Astros and will probably catch my game a little later, and that is fine by me. Let's get to playing. Top of the first. Leading off for the Astros will be third baseman Joe Pittman, 281 average and 7 RBIs. We are using black, white, and orange dice for the Giants. They are the home team. Philip Reynolds joins us here at Candlestick Park. Let's play a little baseball. Blue, a 4-2. That's blank. Pittman will swing 1-2, and that's a fly out the left. Candlestick Park, not much of adjustments. They give up no adjustment to strikeouts. They only add 1 to walks, and home runs are kept at normal. Next up for the Astros will be the shortstop, Kiko Garcia, 272 average and 15 RBIs for the Astros. Clee baseball fan, 879 joins us here at Candlestick Park. Redo your browser there, Philip. I'm getting perfect clarity right now on the board. Blue will pitch. 6-6. That's a strikeout. The 15 is going to be too high. Garcia, a 2-4. And against the lefty, that's a ground ball to first base. And that's going to be out number 2. So a ground out to first by Garcia. Next up, center fielder Cesar Cedeno. He's in center for this game. 271 average, 5 homers, 34 RBIs. 2 outs here. Blue will go ahead and make the deal. And 2-5. That's strikeout. That 16 is too high. Cedeno swings 4-6, and that is going to be a ground ball to second. Picked up there by Rennie Stinnett. He will get it and toss it over to first. And a 1-2-3 inning for Blue. Nothing across for the Astros. We go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Houston Astros, Don Sutton, Hall of Famer, 11 wins, 9 losses, a 2.61 ERA. Both Sutton and Blue had very good seasons in 81. Of course, Blue is not in the Hall of Fame, and I sometimes wonder why. Sutton definitely is in there. Leading off for the Giants, Center fielder Bill North. The last time we saw him, the 76 Athletics in the World Series. 221 average, a homer and 12 RBIs. Sutton will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-6, that's a range play. North, a 5-4, and that is a single to shortstop, but that's a range play. It's hit to Kiko Garcia. His range is a 4. Does he take a single away from North? Yes, he does. Nice play by Garcia. He's up with it and throws to first to get the out. So a single turn ground out via range play. Next batter, third baseman Enos Cabell, a 255 average, 2 homers, and 36 RBIs in 81. Cabell, of course, was an Astro. He is a Giant in this season, and Cabell is at third base for this game. Steeler fan joins us here at Candlestick Park, is probably watching this game on one channel and catching the actual Red Sox-Astros game on another channel. Sutton will pitch. 1-6, that is a blank. Cabell. 3-5, that's a fly out to left. Two outs. And next up for the G-men, right fielder Jack Clark. 268 average, 17 bombs, 53 RBIs. Jack Clark was now just really getting into his prime year. In 81, he had 17 home runs. I think he would have had 30 if the season went the whole way. Sutton will make the pitch. 3-6, that's a blank. He is not tired. Clark, 3-3, fly ball to right field. Getting under that will be Gary Woods. And he will put it away. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Giants. No score after 1. I am kind of expecting a pitcher's duel just like we had between Valenzuela and Soto in that great game we had a couple of nights ago. Top of the second. Leading off for the Astros, left fielder Jose Cruz. 267 average, 13 homers, 55 RBIs in 81. Blue will make the pitch. 2-6, that's a wild pitch, ball 1. 1-4, strikeout. That is a 3, and he got him. He will strike out Cruz. Strikeout number 1 for Blue. He only had about 63 of them in 81. In a full season, he probably would have finished with around 100, maybe 110. Gary Woods is next up for the Astros. He is in right field for this game. 209 average, no homers, 12 RBI. Blue will deal 3-5. That's an error on a grounder. Woods 2-4. That is a ground ball. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is into Cabell, and his error rating is a 20. Not who you want to hit to, and that's going to be an error, and that's going to go through the wickets into the outfield, and that will be an error on Enos Cabell. He has an error rating of a 20 at third base. And why he was there, I have no idea, but he commits an error, and that's going to be a man on. So an E5, and that is the first error on the Giants. So Woods gets the first on an error through the wickets. That'll bring up the catcher, Luis Pujols. If I'm correct, no relation to Albert. 239 average, a homer, 14 RBIs. I'm pretty sure, I do not believe he was related to Albert Pujols. I don't think so. Let's see, runner on first, infield, a double play deck. That is a 13, nothing happening with Woods. He'll stay put. Blue will make the pitch. 4-1, walk plus 10, and that 4 will walk him. And now you have an error, and now you have a walk. So the Astros are in business. First walk issued by Blue. He had 51 of them in 81. Next up will be the first baseman, Danny Heap, future 86 Met World Champion. 250 average, 11 RBIs. Danny Heap only appeared in 33 games for the Astros in 81, but he gets the call at first base tonight. Runners at first and second, and nothing happening on the bases. Blue will make the pitch. 1-5, strikeout 4, got him. He struck out Heap. And that is going to be strikeout number 2 for Vida Blue. I made a rhyme. Next batter, second baseman Rafael Landistoy. Another great baseball name. 153 average, no homers, 5 RBIs. He did appear in about 47 games for the Astros that year. He is at second tonight. He is Albert's cousin per Wikipedia. Really? Okay. So Clee baseball fan says not related, but he is Albert's cousin. I don't know. Either way, I wasn't sure. That's why I asked. Let's see. Anything happening on the bases? 10 is no. Blue will pitch. 1-3, strikeout, and that is a 5, and he got him. He struck out Landistoy. And that retires the side. He actually struck out the side. Vida Blue strikes out the side, so no runs, no hits. There was an error, but 2 runners are stranded. So the Astros can't get anything going in that frame, although it looked like they were going to get something on. So we go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Giants will be first baseman Daryl Evans. 258 average, 12 homers, 48 RBIs. Giants looking on for this game. Let's see what Sutton has. Sutton a 1-6. That is a blank. Evans 1-4. Line out to first. 1 away. Nice catch there by Heap. 1 down. Next batter will be left fielder Jerry Martin. 241 average, 4 homers, 25 RBIs. In 81, Sutton with the pitch. 5-1, that is blank. Martin, 1-6, and that's a fly out to center. That'll be the second out. Nice play there by the center fielder, Cedeno. Here's the catcher, Milt May. 310 average, 2 homers, 33 RBIs. A very good season for May. That's fine. One of the better catchers that year in 81. A 310 average, nothing wrong with that. Sutton, he will pitch. And 3-4, that's an error possible. May, a 5-6, that's a ground ball to the shortstop. That's hit to Kiko Garcia. His error rating is a 13. That's a 6, and he's going to bobble it. It will drop to the turf, and there's not going to be a play. May is going to make it first. And that's an E6 on the Astros, as Kiko Garcia can't make the play. And that's the first error on Houston. San Francisco did commit an error in this game historically. The Astros did not. So an error on Kiko Garcia allows another batter, and it will be second baseman Rennie Stinnett. May he rest in peace. 230 average, a homer, 7 RBIs. Stinnett is at second. May, not really a threat to do anything out there. He'll stay put. Sutton, he will make the pitch. 4-6, range play. Stinnett, a 4-2. That is a single past the second baseman, but it's a range play. It's up to Landistoy to try to make the play. His range is a 2. He won't get it. That's a base hit. May, however, his basing running rating is a 2 with 2 outs. Does he still make third? No, he does not. He stops at second. So May stays at second base, as he is slow as molasses. But the single keeps the inning alive. 1-0 Astros, by the way, in the bottom of the first in the ALCS. So runners at first and second now, as the Giants still have something going on. Shortstop Billy Smith is next. 180 average, a homer, 5 RBIs. See if anything happening. Nope. Sutton, and a little bit of a jam here in the bottom of the second. Sutton will make the pitch. 3-1, that is blank. Smith will swing, and 5-2, and that's a fly ball to center field. And Cedeno will get to that one, and he'll put it away for the out. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error. The Astros committed error in this inning, but the Giants are unable to do anything with it. And after 2, there is no score. Top of the third inning coming up. Leading off for the Astros will be the pitcher, Don Sutton. He batted 137 that year, and he actually had 3 RBIs. Blue will make the pitch. 4-2, that is blank. Sutton. 4-5, and that's going to be a ground out to third. 1 out. And we'll get, let's see, we have next. Next up is Pittman. Pittman is 0 for 1. Blue, let's see what he's got. And that's a 6-5. That is blank. He's not tired. Pittman swings 1-3, and that's a ground out to first. Out number 2. So far, both pitchers actually executing very well at this time. Garcia is up. He's 0 for 1. Made the error at short. Garcia, let's see, Blue a 6-6. Strikeout 20, not a chance. Garcia 3-6, and that's grounded, chopped over to short. Picked up there by Billy Smith. Throws to first. Side retired. Another 1-2-3 inning for Blue. No score going into the bottom of the third. Leading off for the Giants will be the pitcher, Vida Blue. He batted 200 as a hitter in 81. Best sign I ever saw of a baseball game was during the 04 NLCS with Houston St. Louis. It says, Poole stink. Poole stink. That's funny. Sutton with the pitch. 1-1, strikeout 3, easily gets Blue, and that is out number 1. And that's the first strikeout by Don Sutton. He had 104 of them in 81. Probably would have finished with around 175, 180 if the season went all the way through. Pujols stink. Well, maybe so, but we all know, we all here in the chat can agree that Albert Pujols will be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I'm pretty sure here nobody will argue that. I'm pretty sure. Here's North. North is 0 for 1. Sutton will make the pitch. 3-5, strikeout 8. Got him! Struck him out. Sutton gets his second K. Yes, Albert Pujols is a first ballot Hall of Famer when he retires. He could have retired. Albert Pujols could have retired 5 or 6 years ago when he'd be going and be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He didn't even have to go to the Angels. He could have retired as a Cardinal and would have went as a first ballot Hall of Famer. Sutton with the pitch. 1-1, strikeout 12, not this time. Cabell will take the swing. 1-3 against a righty, single past the shortstop, and Cabell keeps the inning alive. A hit for Cabell, he'll hold it first. And that brings up the dangerous Jack Clark. Clark is 0 for 1. Let's see if Cabell doing anything with a 4. No, he'll stay put. Sutton will deal with Clark. Clark, a very dangerous man with the homer. Sutton better not make a mistake. Sutton, 6-5, error on a throw. Clark, 1-1, and nope, that's going to be a fly ball to right field. It'll be Gary Woods getting under that ball, and he'll make the catch for the out. No runs, a hit for the Giants. And it's still scoreless after 3. So far we're getting that pitcher's duel that I felt we would get between these two guys. One Hall of Famer and one Hall the very good. Although if they were to put Vida Blue in the Hall of Fame, I really don't think I still don't think you can argue. I just, you want to put Vida Blue in the Hall of Fame? Fine. I'll buy it. Cesar Cedeno leads off for the Astros here on the top of the 4th. Cedeno is 0 for 1. Blue, he'll make the pitch. 2-1, range play. Cedeno, a 6-4. That's a base hit to right field, but it's a range play for Jack Clark. His range is a 3. He won't get it. It will be a base hit. And the Astros get their first hit of the game here in the 4th. So a single for Cedeno just out of Clark's reach, who couldn't get to it, and that will bring up Cruz. Cruz is 0 for 1. Infield goes to double play depth. Cedeno is a steal threat. He doesn't get the jump there. Blue will make the pitch. 5-2. That's an automatic out. And it will be a ground ball to third. Let's see if they turn the double play. Let's see if they turn it. 2-0-3. Second base. Stinnett is a 0. A 1-3. It's a double play. It's a 1, and he got it. Third base to second base to first base. 2 outs. And Jose Cruz grounds out into the 5-4-3. Two down now for Woods, and Woods reached on an error his first time up. Blue will go ahead and make the pitch. And 3-2, that is blank. Woods will swing 3-2, and that's a fly ball to left field. And it will be Jerry Martin getting to that one, and he will catch it for the out. No runs and a hit for the Astros. No score here going into the bottom of the fourth. An important game for the Astros. The Astros, I said, come into this game at 21-24. The Giants are 27-20. The Giants lead the National League West. The Astros at this time are in 5th. However, that being said, the Astros are in 5th, but they are only 3 games back of Atlanta and the Dodgers for 3rd. And remember, top 3 teams each division make the playoffs. Bottom of the fourth, who leads off here for the G-men? And that's going to be Daryl Evans. Evans is 0 for 1. Sutton, 2-4. Strikeout 19, no way. Evans will swing the bat. 5-6, and that's a fly out to right. And that is out number 1. And here is Martin. Martin is 0 for 1. Sutton, 5-2. Strikeout 1. Got him. And that will be Sutton's 3rd K. Strikeout for Don Sutton. Milt May is next. He reached on an error his first time up, so he's 0 for 1. Sutton will make the pitch. 4-5, strikeout 4, and he got him. Struck out May. And Sutton now beginning to throw some heat. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Sutton strikes out 2 batters. After 4, no score. I made another rhyme. Top of the 5th. And Luis Pujols leads off for the Astros, and he walked his first time up. Vida Blue, he'll make the deal. And that's a 5-5, and that's an automatic out. And it will be a ground out to second. So far, both these pitchers showing very good control. Next up is Heap, and Heap is 0 for 1. Blue will settle in. He'll make the pitch. A 6-6 strikeout. 6. Got him. He struck out Heap. He gets Heap on a K. And that is strikeout number 4 for Blue. 2 men down. Landistoy will be next. He's 0 for 1. Blue will go ahead and pitch. 2-3, strikeout 4, got him, struck out Landistoy, and he gets his 5th K, and it's a 1-2-3 for the Giants as they get the Astros. Halfway through this game already, no score here, going into the bottom of the 5th. Did anybody expect a game like this with these two? I kind of did. So right now, Don Sutton and Vida Blue are not disappointing here. Bottom of the 5th. Here is Rennie Stinnett leading off for SF. And he got a base hit his first time up. So he's 1 for 1. Sutton. See what he's got. 3-4. Possible error. Stinnett. 1-3. And that's a fly ball to left field. That's it to Jose Cruz. His error rating is a 3. That's a 19. He'll make the catch. And that is out number 1. Nice play there by Cruz. Smith is next. He's 0 for 1. Sutton ready to deal. And 5-5. That's a walk. And that, too, is going to walk Smith. Billy Smith draws a walk, and he'll go to first. So runner on base for the Giants. The batter will be Vida Blue. May see a bunt here. And let's see, may see a bunt. Corners will come in here. And let's see if Blue automatically gets the bunt call. That is a 14. His bunt rating is a 3. Yeah, he gets it, and I'm gonna let Blue bunt. Corners are in, and we'll see what happens. Sutton lays pitches and makes the pitch. 3-1. That is blank. Blue will lay down the bunt, and that is a 2. It is bunted. It is bunted right back to the pitcher, Don Sutton, and Vida Blue's bunt rating is a 3. That is an 18, and that is going to be bunted too hard. Proceed as you would any ground ball double play. Oh, Blue made a bet, hit it to Sutton, so now we check to see the double play. Let's see, 2, -1, but -1 again because of the pitcher. So 2-0. The corners are in, so there's no double play chance there. Blue, a switch hitter hitting from the left side. So the shortstop would be the pivot man, and that's Garcia. He has a 0. So there's not going to be a double play. Now the question is, who will be out? So let's see. Billy Smith's base running rating is a 3. The corners are in. So a 3 or lower, a 1, 2, 3, or 6, Smith is going to make it to second base. That is a 1, and he does, because Smith beats the throw. So the only play, even though it was bunted too hard, but the bunt will still get there as that 1 still gets Smith to second base, but there are 2 outs. So not a good bunt by Blue, but it doesn't matter. Smith gets the second. And that does go as a sacrifice hit back to Sutton. 2 outs now, a batter for North. North is 0 for 2. Smith on at second. Can Bill North get him in? Let's see. Checking the strat. That's a 5. Smith staying put. Sutton will make the pitch. 3-1. That is blank. North will swing. 1-3, and that's a fly ball to left field. Cruz will get to it easily, and he will snag it for the out. And that retires the side. So nothing across except for a walk. And we got that pitcher's duel we expected. No score after 5 between these two. I guess it just shows you how good hitters they were. How good pitchers Vida Blue and Don Sutton really were. So the fans here at Candlestick Park still hoping for some action. We do go to the top of the 6th. Don Sutton will lead off for the Astros. And he is 0 for 1. Blue will make the pitch. 5-2, that's an automatic out. And it will be a fly out to center. 1 man down, and we shall see Joe Pittman. Pittman is 0 for 2. Blue with the pitch. 2-5, strikeout 7, got him. Struck out Pittman. And that is strikeout number 6 for Blue. 2 down. And now Garcia. Garcia is 0 for 2. Blue, he'll make the pitch. And a 3-4. And that's a pitcher result. Garcia's a righty. A 1-6 is an automatic out. The 18 is too high. Garcia, a 3-6, and that's a ground ball to short. And that's going to get picked up by Billy Smith. Throws to first, side retired. Again, a 1-2-3 inning for Vida Blue. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Which team here is going to break through first? Which team here is going to break through first? Still 1-0 Astros, by the way, in the ALCS, for anybody still wondering. Bottom of the 6th, here is Enos Cabell. And Cabell is 1 for 2. He has a single. Sutton, he pitches 6-1 against a righty. Strikeout 17, that's too high. Cabell, a 1-4, and that's a ground out to third. So far, these pitchers got great stuff tonight. And here is Clark, very dangerous Clark. He's 0 for 2. He's flown out to right twice. Sutton, 3-2. That's blank. Clark, 1-1. And another fly ball to right field. That's going to be out number 2. So Clark keeps on hitting the ball to right. So Gary Woods is getting tired of making outs for Jack Clark. 2 down. Here is Evans. Evans is 0 for 2. Sutton, ready to pitch. 1-1, strikeout 3, got him. And another strikeout for Don Sutton. He now has 5. And the inning is over, by the way. 3 up, 3 down. No score after 6 in this interesting regular season game between the Astros and the Giants. Rapidly moving as well, top of the 7th, and we've only gotten 31 minutes here. One of the reasons why games are moving a little fast is not because nothing's going on. I'm actually condensing the play result a little bit more too. Top of the 7th inning, Cesar Cedeno leads off for the Astros, and he is 1 for 2. Blue doing a heck of a job. Let's see if he can keep it up. And 1-6, strikeout 3, got him. He strikes out Cedeno, and that's strikeout number 7. Blue is dealing today. Here is Cruz. Cruz is 0 for 2. Blue, 6-6, strikeout 17, that's too high. Cruz, 1-6, base hit right past the shortstop, and the Astros get a hit. That will be a single for Cruz, and that is only the 2nd hit of the game for the Astros off of Blue. So that's how good he's been pitching tonight. Here is Woods. Woods is 0 for 2, but he reached on an error. Infield will be a double play death. Cruz, really not a stealing threat. That is a 4. He does not get the jump. And is there a hit? I don't when I do a hit and run here. You know what? A hit and run actually may make sense. Gary Woods has no home run power, and his average is 209. We'll do a hit and run. The hit and run is good. He has a 4. Cruz is a 2, plus 1 is a 3, and that was a 4 rolled. And Woods is a 14 against lefties, and that adds plus 1 to the hit and run chance. So he barely gets it. So the hit and run is on. Let's do it. Blue with the pitch. 2-4. That is a home run chance. But Woods, however, has no home runs. So that's not happening. Woods will swing. 4-6. And that's going to be a fly out to left. And the hit and run doesn't do anything. It's out number 2. And so Cruz has to go back to first. Pujols is next, and he is 0 for 1. Cruz looking on, ready to go to second. Blue will make the pitch. Anything happening on the bases? 19 is a no. Blue will make the pitch. 4-2, that is a blank. Pujols. 4-1, that's a ball hit to left field. That is a 9 against the lefty. Pujols goes ahead and rips a double into left field. Will that score Cruz? His base running rating is a 3. With 2 outs becomes a 4. It is a double to left, so -1 to get to home is a 3. Left fielder for the Giants is Martin, and he has a 0 arm. A 1-3, he will score. 4-5, he holds. 6, there could be an out. It is a 4. Cruz does not come in to score. He holds at third as the throw comes in very quickly by Jerry Martin to keep Cruz at third base. They do not get this run in. That is a double, though, for Pujols. Runners at second and third, and a chance now for Danny Heap. Heap is 0 for 2. He has struck out twice. 2 outs, top of the 7th, no score. Blue in a first real jam here. They will pitch to Heap. Anything happening on the bases? No. Blue will make the pitch. And that is a 5-5. It's an automatic out. Blue will get out of it. It's a fly ball to left field. And this time Martin is there to make the catch. And the side is retired. No runs, 2 hits for the Astros as nobody is able to right now cross the plate in this pitcher's duel between Sutton and Blue, and I am definitely getting my money's worth out of these two pitchers tonight. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we have 10-minute ticker coming up after the game on our channel. And where is my next game here? Let's sit here. Let's see. And we are that. Okay. So we have 10-minute ticker coming up after the game. Today is the last day of the month of May. Our next game is in the month of June. So that means that there will be no baseball tomorrow night. I take a nice break in between the months to give my voice a rest. So there'll be no baseball tomorrow night. We will return on Sunday night with our first game in June 1st. And it's going to be a nice matchup at Exhibition Stadium as the California Angels will take on the Toronto Blue Jays. A good pitching matchup, Ken Forsch versus Dave Stieb. So that's actually a pretty good matchup in there at Exhibition Stadium. So baseball will return on Sunday night to start the month of June. It will be California Angels and the Toronto Blue Jays, Forsch versus Stieb. And of course, you know there's only a few games in June. Then we have the All-Star break because of the strike, and we will have the All-Star game. And I believe that means we'll have the All-Star game either near the end of next week at the Mistake by the Lake. So that will be California and the Blue Jays Sunday night. No game tomorrow night for me in between the months. Meanwhile, let's get back to this one. Bottom of the 7th, no score between the Astros and the Giants. Who's going to break through here? Jerry Martin leads off for the Giants. He's 0 for 2. Don Sutton is not tired yet, and neither is Blue. But Blue has a few batters left. So Sutton will pitch to Martin. 4-4. Hit by pitch. That 18 is too high. Martin a 1-6, and that's going to be a fly out to center. What a job being done by these two pitchers. Shades of that Valenzuela-Soto game we had a couple of days ago. Here's Milt May. May is 0 for 2. Amazing as you get here with inside pitch. You get games of 15-5, and then you get games of 0-0. That's why this game, I think, is the best. Sutton, 6-2, strikeout 12, no. May will swing the bat, 5-6, and that's a ground out to short, second out. 2 men down. The batter now is Stinnett. Stinnett is 1 for 2. Sutton, he'll make the deal. Here comes the pitch. 4-3, range play at the park. I think that's only the second time we've been to the park. Candlestick Park, 2-4. That's a pop fly ball behind the plate to the catcher. And that is Pujols behind the plate. His range is a 3. It's going to be out of his range. It will go into the seats, and that will be strike 1. Fouled away. Sutton will try again. 2-1. Again at the park. Candlestick Park. 3-6, and that's going to be a fly ball center field. And it will be Cedeno getting to it. He will put it away. Side retired. Nothing across after 7. Still no score. You think it's going to be a home run by one of these guys? You think it might just be a homer. Top of the 8th coming up. Leading off for the Astros will be Rafael Landistoy. This is the 8th inning, so we can go to the bench if we want to, but we have to replace him with at-bat, with most at-bats. Let's see what we want to do here. Do I want to bring in somebody else for Landistoy? Let's see. It's the 8th inning, and we could use a righty, and they're going to do that. So Rafael Landistoy is going to come out. And the right-hander with the most at-bats is Dickie Thon. And he will take over at second base. So timeout on the scorecard. As it will be Dickie Thon now taking over at second. And he is a same range, but a little higher error rating, though. So coming on to pinch hit will be Dickie Thon. 2.74 average, no homers, 3 RBIs in 81. Dickie Thon, another great baseball name. Blue, he'll make the pitch. 1-1, range play at the park. Candlestick Park, 4-2. And that is going to be a base hit single plus to right field. It is a range play for Jack Clark. Clark's range is a 3. Does he take a single plus away? No, he does not. That will drop in for the hit. Now Thon has to try to go to second. He's got a very good base running. Base running rating of 5. Clark, though, has a very good arm, has an excellent arm, a -2. So a 1-3. A 1-3 for Dickie Thon. He'll make it to second. A 4-5 he holds. And a 6 he could be out. That is a 5. No, Thon gets back. Because of the throw by Jack Clark, he kept Thon from going to second. But that is a base hit. So a leadoff single for the Astros. The infield goes to double play depth. Now I got to see what I want to do with Don Sutton. Sutton has 2 more batters he can face before tiring. Steeler fan, if you're in there, Don Sutton's got 2 more batters he can face. I could pinch hit for him. No score here. I could have Sutton bunt if you want, or pinch hit. Thon, let's first see what happens with the strategy roll, because Thon's got a very good steal rating. That is a 7. No, he does not get the jump, but a hit and run is possible, but not with Don Sutton. Don Sutton, well, actually, no, I can get the hit and run with Sutton, but I don't think I'd want to do it with him with a 16. Do you want me to replace Sutton, or would you like me to go ahead and let him bunt or something like that? What do you think, Steeler fan? If you're in there, if you can hear me. I know you may be watching the actual Astros. You say bunt. Okay, so Sutton will bunt. So we're going to bunt him over. The bunt is available. I will call the bunt. That will bring the corners in automatically. So let's see. So Vida Blue will lay it down. Here comes the pitch from Blue. And that is a 1-4. And that is a strikeout chance. Now Sutton, his strikeout rating is 16. When you go for a bunt, it's divided by 2. That becomes an 8. The 10 is too high, so Sutton will not strike out. So Sutton lays the bunt down, and that is a 5. It's bunted to third base. Corners are in, so Sutton's bunt rating is a 3, becomes a 2. That is a 4. It's going to be good enough. That's going to be a good bunt, and it's bunted right to first base. Nice play there by Evans. He'll throw to Blue, covering the bag. That's out number 1, and that does get Thon over to second. So there is 1 out as the bunt works. So sacrifice hit. That was a 5. Actually, I was hit to third. I'm sorry. I was bunted to third base. So sacrifice hit to third, and now the batter is Pittman. Pittman will bat. He's 0 for 3. He hits 281. 1 out, no double play chance now. Thon, a definite stealing threat. That is a 3. Yes, he does get the jump to try to steal third. Let's see. He's got a 5 plus 1 is 6 divided by 2 is 3. He gets the jump. 17 minus 1 is 16. And Milt May is a plus 1 arm of 17. Steeler fan, Dickie Thon has a 1 to 17 chance to steal third. Do I let him steal or do I let Pittman swing? Steal or swing? What do you think there, Steeler fan? Steal or swing? Thon does have the jump to go to third. A 1 to 17, he'll make it. But you do know how my D20 likes to roll on steals. So what would you like to do? I'm leaning to send him. In a 0-0 game and you're the 8th inning, I'm leaning on sending him. But what do you think, Steeler fan? Steal or swing? Since I'm not getting an answer, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to steal with Dickie Thon. A 1 to 17, an 85% chance to get to third. Thon's going to try to steal. He takes off from second on his way to third, and he is safe. He gets a 13, and that's good enough. He will get to third, and that puts a big run in scoring position, 90 feet away. So Thon steals third. And now Blue will pitch to Pittman. Now the infield will be in. Checking a rethrow on the strat. Nothing happening this time. Blue will pitch to Pittman. 2-4. Home run chance. But Pittman has zeros here. So not a home run. Pittman will swing the bat. 4-4, and it's going to be a base hit for Joe Pittman. The Astros will take the lead. They finally break through. Pittman a single into center. Coming in from third and scoring will be Dickie Thon. 1-0 Astros. Stadium groans. Section 1933, cheers. Yay! So Pittman comes through with an RBI single. The batter now is Garcia. Vida Blue due to bat second in the bottom of the 8th. And now the infield a double play death. So stealing looked like was the right call to do. And Pittman does have a steal threat. But that 14 is not happening. Blue will make the pitch to Garcia. Dave Little joins us here at Candlestick Park. Blue with the pitch. 4-6, hit by pitch. 10, no play. Garcia swings. 4-6, and that's going to be a fly out to left. Out number 2. So 2 outs now. And here is Cedeno, and Blue is now tired, but they're going to see if he can finish this inning out. He is due to bat second in the bottom of the 8th. But the Astros finally break through 1-0 in a great pitcher's duel between Don Sutton and Vida Blue. 2 outs. Anything happening with Pittman? That is a 5. He does actually get the jump, but the Cedeno will swing away. Cedeno's 1 for 3. Blue will pitch. 2-5, strikeout 12 too high. Cedeno will swing the bat. 1-5, and that's a fly ball to left field. And that will be Jerry Martin to get to it. And the inning is over. But the Astros finally get on the board. 1 run on 2 hits. Just enough. And it is 1-0 in favor of the Astros going in the bottom of the 8th. Don Sutton has 2 more batters he can face before he tires. And they'll let him pitch. Billy Smith leads off for the Giants. May see a pinch hitter for him. And it could be a lefty or a switch. And they're going to go ahead and Billy Smith is what? Smith is at shortstop. And yeah, they'll go ahead and pinch hit. Billy Smith coming out of the game. And coming on to pinch hit for Billy Smith will be Joe Morgan. Morgan's going to come out there. and try to pinch hit. And taking over at shortstop will be Johnny Lee Master. So he'll take over at short. Timeout while I go ahead and change the card here. So now Johnny Lee Master will now take over. Shortstop, not second base. So Lee Master will take over at short, 290. Second base was Stinnett. So here is Joe Morgan, a 240 average, 8 homers, 31 RBIs. He will pinch hit for Billy Smith. So we're in the bottom of the 8th inning, 1-0 here. Sutton will pitch to Morgan. May he rest in peace, by the way. Sutton, 1-4, wild pitch, ball 1. Sutton, 6-4, blank. Morgan swings, 6-3, and that's going to be a fly out to left, out number 1. 1 out, and we're going to see a pinch hitter in for Vida Blue, as Blue is done for the game. He pitched beautifully tonight. He really did. Only gave up the 1 run. Astros, the Giants will bring out Dave Bergman to pinch hit. Another lefty against a righty. So here's Dave Bergman, 252 average, 4 homers, 14 RBIs. He will pinch hit for Blue. 1-0 Astros. Here's the pitch from Sutton. 1-3. That's a walk. 16. That's too high. Bergman swings. 3-6. And that's a ground out to second base. That's out number 2. So 2 men away now. And the batter is North. North will bat. He's 0 for 3. North will bat. Switch hitter, and he will bat here. Sutton will pitch to North. If there was a batter on, I probably would pinch it for North. But North's got better range. Pitch from Sutton. By the way, Sutton is now tired. Pitch from Sutton. 6-6. That's at the park. Candlestick Park. 1-1. That is a blank. We got a rare play at Candlestick Park. So let's see what will be. And that is a 61. Right fielder crashes into the wall, chasing a deep drive. Resolve as a D9 range play. We'll do that first. The right fielder is Woods. His range is a 4. He's got it. He makes the catch. Check for injury to right fielder after the play. We don't have to read any further. So the right fielder, as I said, is Woods, and his injury rating is a 3, and that automatically, no matter what I roll, it's a game injury. So Gary Woods is hurt, and he will come out. However, that does retire the side. So that is a fly out to right, and 1, 2, 3 go the Giants. And after 8, it is still 1-0 in favor of the Astros. Gary Woods is right field, and we got to bring in a new right fielder for the Astros, and it will be Terry Poole. Terry Poole will take over and right, pretty much the same range. Terry Poole. Another blast from the past. Let's see. 4-0 and -1. So Terry Poole will take over in right field now for the Astros. But we go to the top of the 9th inning. Top of the 9th. Let's see who leads off. Jose Cruz leads off for the Astros. And Cruz is 1 for 3. We got left, right. I think the Giants are going to probably bring in. It's a 1-0 lead. They're down by 1. I think they'll bring in a lefty, and they will go ahead and bring in Al Holland. 7 wins, 5 losses, 7 saves, a 2.41 ERA. So here is Al Holland. He'll pitch against Jose Cruz here in the top of the ninth. 1-0 Astros. Holland will make the pitch. 2-5. And that's a strikeout. The 3, he got him. He struck out Cruz. Cruz will head back to the bench. And now coming on to bat will be the new right fielder, Terry Poole. 251 average, 3 homers, 28 RBIs. He takes over for Ward, who hurt himself crashing into the wall, making a catch on a double. Holland will make the pitch. And that's a 3-2. That's a walk plus 10. That 19 is going to be too high. Poole is a 1, plus 10 is 11, plus 1 is 12. Poole will not walk. Poole will swing, though. 6-6, and he flies out to center. 2 men out. And now here's Pujols. Pujols will bat. He's one for 2. Doubled his last time up. Holland. And we're going to see a new pitcher. Holland is going to come out. Pujols hits lefties better than righties, so Holland is going to come out of the game for the Giants. The Giants will go back to the bullpen, and they will bring out the right-hander, and it will be Greg Minton. 4 wins, 5 losses, 21 saves, a 2.88 ERA. Greg Minton will bat against Pujols. Now the question is, do the Astros want to go ahead and pinch hit for him? And they will. Pujols will come out of the game, and the Astros will bring in Alan Ashby to pinch hit. He will also take over at catcher. So chess match galore here. And Ashby actually the better, he's actually the better catcher here between the two. So let's see, 4.59, 4.59, and a -1. So Alan Ashby will pinch hit against Greg Minton. And he will go ahead and pitch. As Dave Little, not ready to go through the turnstile, but leaving a like, please do. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Minton will make the pitch. 3-4. That's a blank. He's not tired. Ashby swings the bat. 2-2, and he grounds it right back to Minton. Minton's up with it and tosses it to first for the out, and the side is retired. Nothing across for the Astros. And it's still 1-0 in favor of Houston in a game they historically lost. But will we see some ninth inning magic? I know Steeler fan definitely wants to see some ninth inning magic for the Giants. I know he definitely wants ninth inning magic. Absolutely. Don't you, Steeler fan? I know you certainly do. Bottom of the ninth inning, and Enos Cabell leads off for the Giants. He will do so. Don Sutton is tired. They will not let him pitch, and you're with a 1-0 game. I don't think they would let him go. They will go to the bullpen. So the Astros will go to the closer. And the closer that year, and let's see, Cabell, you got right, left. They're going to bring on the righty. The closer for that year is going to be Dave Smith. So the Astros will bring out Dave Smith to try to close the game. 5 wins, 3 losses, 8 saves, a 2.76 ERA. Dave Smith becomes the second Astro pitcher, and I know Steeler fan definitely would love to see some ninth inning magic here in the bottom of the ninth. Dave Smith will pitch to Cabell. Cabell is 1 for 3. Pitch from Smith. 4-4. Strikeout 3. Got him. Struck out Cabell. And that's 1 out. The Giants historically won this game, but the Astros right now are looking to change some history. Here is Jack Clark. Clark, a definite threat. He has flown out to right all 3 times. And he is 0 for 3. As Steeler fan says, no magic. Come on, don't you want to see some ninth inning magic? Dave Smith will go ahead and pitch to Clark. Smith's got to be careful. If he pitches him any kind of meatball, he's going to turn it into lasagna. Pitch from Smith. 1-1 against the righty. Strikeout 10. That's too high. Clark will swing. And that's a 4-1. And that is a ball hit to center field. That is a 4 against the righty. Clark gets himself a single, and the tying run is on. Base hit for Clark. What? Did you expect a 1-2-3 closing inning at RJL 518? I think not. Clark gets a single on a base hit off of Smith, and he will hold at first base. And the next batter is Daryl Evans. I will have him bat. I think I'll have him bat here. Let's see. Will I let him bat? Yes, I will. So Daryl Evans will come up to bat, and Evans has major home run power. So if Smith gives one up to Evans, this ball game is going to be over. Infield is at double play depth. Clark can only go on a hit and run. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Dave Smith will pitch to Evans. 1-0 Astros, tying run at first. Evans at the plate. Pitch from Smith. It's a 1-4. It's a possible error. Evans will swing 6-3, and that will not be an error. That's a slow rolling grounder to second. That's going to get picked up by Thon. Evans' base running rating is a 4. On a 1-4, he makes first, and he is safe. Holy cow, he beats the throw to first. Clark automatically gets the second, and now the winning run is on first base. Jeff Gotts joins us here at Candlestick Park. So Daryl Evans goes ahead and gets on there. A slow rolling grounder to second, but picked up there by Thon, but he couldn't get Evans out. And now the batter is Jerry Martin. And we may see a pinch hitter with Martin because he does not hit the righties well. And Jerry Martin, let's see, he is in left field. And we will see a pinch hitter for Martin. So Martin coming back. And coming on to pinch hit for the Giants is going to be Larry Herndon. And he will take over in left field in case anything happens. So timeout on the scorecard. So here is Larry Herndon. And he will take over here. He will take over in left. 4-5 -1. So Larry Herndon comes on to pinch hit against Dave Smith. Now runners at first and second and 1 out. And the question is, do I leave Smith in there? I think you do. Herndon actually doesn't hit the righties as well either, but he has a higher average. Runners at first and second. Dave Smith trying to close the game. 1-0 Astros. Herndon now the batter. Fans here at Candlestick Park hoping for a win. Checking the strat. That is an 18. Nothing happening. Smith looking in. He fires to the plate. It's a 6-3, and that's going to be an automatic out. And it is going to be a fly out to center, and that's going to be out number 2. Jack Clark's base running rating is a 4. Fly out to center -2 makes him a 2. Cedeno has a +2 arm. That would make him a 1-4. I think sending him to third, I don't think sending him to third makes any sense here, and he could be thrown out. I'm going to hold Clark automatically and keep him at second. There's 2 outs. I think sending him to third doesn't make any sense. If there was 1 out, yes. 2 outs, no. And now the batter will be Milt May. May is 0 for 3, but he reached on an error. May, a definite hitting chance. He has .310. Not much in home run power, but right now you're just trying to get Clark in. There are now 2 outs. 1-0 Astros. Bottom of the 9th. Here is May. Dave Smith trying to get the game done. Let's see if anything happening on strategy roll. That is a 2, nothing happening. Smith will pitch to May. Pitch on the way. It's a 2-5. Strikeout 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's your game. The Astros come away with a win here over the Giants. 1-0 as Dave Smith gets Milt May on a K. I made another rhyme. Stadium groans. Section 1933 cheers. Yay! What a good ball game. No runs, 2 hits for the Giants. A great pitcher's duel and another 1-0 game here on the board. A nice win for the Astros to beat the Giants in a game they lost. And that's always good if history does make a change. And the Astros will now get their 22nd win. Final line score coming up. Don't go away. For the Astros, 1 run on 5 hits and 1 error. For the Giants, no runs, 4 hits and 1 error. The winning pitcher was Don Sutton. He gets the win. Somebody had to take the loss, and that loss went to Al Holland, I believe. Went to Al Holland, so Holland actually takes the loss, and Dave Smith winds up with the save. So a nice win there for the Astros as they shut the Giants out. 1-0 on a heck of a pitcher's duel here. Don't go away. 10-minute ticker coming right up. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker brought to you by FastScore Baseball of Replay Sports. Please check out that awesome idea here for using baseball as a background. So 1-0 win here for the Astros. So we now go to May 29th. Let's see how the rest of the baseball world goes. Detroit at Baltimore. Detroit 10-12, and that's 1. The Orioles 15-15, and that's 2. That'll be a win for the O's. Milwaukee at Boston. Milwaukee a 15-54. That's a good roll. That is 7. Boston a 16-63, and that is 8. Oh, the Red Sox win another one. Yankees against the Indians. Yankees 15-14, and that's 2. Cleveland a 143, and that is 3. Wow. The Yankees a 15 versus a 1, and the Indians actually win this game. Kansas City at Minnesota. Kansas City 11-12, that's 1. Minnesota 13-62, that's 7, a win for the Twins. Seattle at Texas. Seattle a 12-25. And that is 3. Texas a 17-44. That's 6. The Rangers get a win. Oakland at Toronto. Oakland a 16-23, and that's 3. The Blue Jays a 3-24, and that's 1. That'll be a win for the A's. Reds and the Dodgers. Reds a 10-15, that's only 2. The Dodgers a 20-22, and that's 4. That'll be a win for the Bums. Pittsburgh and the Expos. Pittsburgh a 7-56, and that is 5. Montreal a 6-23, and that's 2. That'll be a win for the Pirates. Pittsburgh suddenly is on a hot streak. Cubs and the Mets. Cubs a 7-11. That is going to be 0. The Mets an 8-11. You got to be kidding me. Wow. An 8-11, and that's 0. So 1-1-1-1. My Mets just can't get a break. We got extras, both zeros. The Cubs rolled a 3, and their clutch is a 0. The Mets rolled a 2. Their clutch is a 0. And that's just how bad my Mets are. The Mets can't even win a 0-0 game. Cardinals and the Phillies. Cardinals and the Phillies. St. Louis 21-55, and that is 8. The Phillies a 12-64, and that is also 8. Oh boy, we got extras there between the two. Let's see, Cardinals, both teams rolled a 2. St. Louis has a 1 clutch. Philadelphia has a 2 clutch. That's going to be a win for the Phillies. Atlanta and the Padres. Atlanta a 9-64, and that's 7. San Diego a 6-54, and that is 5. That'll be a win for the Braves. Moving on now to May 30th. Detroit at Baltimore. Detroit a 10-32, and that's 3. Baltimore a 5-24, and that is 2. That'll be a win for the Tigers. The Tigers suddenly are on a hot streak as well. Milwaukee at Boston. Milwaukee at Boston. Milwaukee a 15-12, and that is 1. Boston a 16-15, and that is 2. Another win for the Bo Sox. California at the White Sox. California a 12-14, and that's 1. White Sox 17-54, and that is 7. A win for the White Sox. Yankees and the Indians. Yankees a 10-43, and that's 4. Cleveland a 13-65. That's going to be 9. The Indians will beat the Yankees. Kansas City at Minnesota. Kansas City a 10-12, and that's 1. Minnesota a 3-54, and that is 4. A win for the Twins. Seattle and Texas. Seattle a 4. Let's see. Seattle a 4-51, and that's 4. The Rangers an 18-53, and that is 7. That'll be a win for the Rangers. Oakland at Toronto. Oakland 11-44, and that's 5. The Blue Jays a 5-52, and that is 4. That's going to be a win for the Athletics. Reds and the Dodgers. Reds a 6-51, and that is 4. The Dodgers a 15-31, and that is also 4. So we have extras between these two. Cincinnati rolled a 3, and their clutch is +4, which makes them a 7. The Dodgers rolled a 5, their clutch is -3. That game will belong to the Reds. Pittsburgh and the Expos. Rolled a 0-0. Yeah, rolled a 0-0, and the Mets still lost. Pittsburgh, a 6-12, and that is 0. Montreal, a 13-35, and that is going to be 4, and that'll be a win for the Expos. Cubs and the Mets. Cubs, a 7-46, and that is going to be 4. The Mets an 852, and that's going to be 5. Oh, look at that. My Mets actually have a happy recap. Cardinals and the Phillies. Cardinals a 2165. That's going to be 11. Philadelphia a 1365. Wow. 1365, that's going to be 9. Actual score 11-9. There you go. You just said it there, Jeff Gotts. Actual score 11-9. Guess what? 11-9. You just got it. Atlanta and the Padres. Atlanta an 1153, and that is 5. The Padres a 1615, and that is 2. Houston and the Giants. Houston a 942, and that's 4. The Giants a 544, and that's 3. Another win for the Astros. Steeler fan will be happy about that. May 31st, Detroit taking on Baltimore. Both teams with a 7. Detroit 62, and that is 6. Baltimore a 15, and that is going to be 1, and that'll be a win for the Tigers. Milwaukee at Boston. Milwaukee a 20-55, and that is 8. The Red Sox a 12-16, and that is 2. That'll be a win for the Brewers. California and the White Sox in a doubleheader, game 1. California a 10-41, and that is 4. White Sox a 13-13, and that's 1. Game number 2. California a 7-21, and that's going to be 2. The White Sox an 11-33, that's going to be 3, and they will split a twin bill. Yankees and the Indians. Yankees 11-16, and that's 2. The Indians a 10-34, that's 3. Another win for the Indians. Kansas City taking on Minnesota. Kansas City a 10-22, and that's 2. Minnesota a 4-16, that's 1. That's going to be a win for the Royals. Seattle and Texas. Seattle a 10-54, and that's 6. Rangers 13-33, and 4. A win for the Mariners. Oakland at Toronto. Oakland 13-51, 5. Blue Jays 4-32, 2. A win for the Athletics. Cincinnati and the Dodgers. Cincinnati a 6-55, and that's 5. The Dodgers a 9-63, and that's 7. The Dodgers will beat the Reds. Pittsburgh and the Expos. Pittsburgh an 8-43, 4. Montreal 16-11, and that is 0. Another win for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Cubs and the Mets. Can the Mets actually win the series? Chicago 15-42, and that is 5. The Mets an 8-41. Nope, that's going to be 4. Another loss for my Mets. Cardinals and the Phillies. Cardinals a 7-55. That's 5. The Phillies a 16-56. And that's 7. That'll be a win for the Fightin' Phils. Atlanta and the Padres. Atlanta an 8-16. And that's 1. Padres a 5-41. And that's 3. A win for the Friars. Finally, Houston and the Giants. Houston a 9-52. And that's going to be 5. The Giants a 0-35, and that's going to be 2. The Astros have swept the Giants in these games. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Without rigging anything. Oh, whatever. Chance I might be able to send weekly standings on this. My Facebook, I can't get to the moment. Weekly standings are a bit of a pain in the butt. I do monthly standings there, Jeff. I posted on the Facebook page, I'm afraid. So that's where the only place really I can put it. So for that, the Facebook page and Universal Baseball. So that could be a little bit of an issue. So I can't really, I don't do weekly standings, only standings monthly, okay, after the month. There will be no baseball tomorrow night, as this was the last day of May. So no game tomorrow, as we will go, and Sunday we will start June. June 1st, it will be the California Angels taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. Ken Forsch against Dave Stieb. I think that's going to be a good game there in the American League. The Angels and the Jays on Sunday night, so no game tomorrow for the month break. Steeler fan, Jeff Gotts, BB, Dave Little, Clee baseball fan, Philip Reynolds, Woodman 564. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. And I'll see you guys Sunday night. The Astros in a pitcher's duel here against the Giants. What a game between Sutton and Blue. But it's the Astros getting the win 1-0. We will see you guys Sunday night. Take care.